Lan Thorpe was born on July 5, 1992, in the vibrant city of Hanoi, Vietnam. Raised in a family with a deep appreciation for education and discipline, Lan's early years were marked by a focus on academic excellence. However, it was in the realm of sports where Lan discovered a true passion, leading to a promising athletic career that would later captivate the country and inspire generations. From an early age, Lan was drawn to physical activity, initially participating in a range of sports including basketball and football. It wasn't until the age of 10 that Lan first encountered track and field sports, where the combination of speed, stamina, and technique felt like a perfect fit. Lan joined the local athletics club and quickly demonstrated potential in sprints and middle-distance events. A natural athlete with an innate understanding of the mechanics of running, Lan's coaches soon recognized the raw talent and dedicated work ethic that would prove invaluable in the years to come. Lan's early sporting endeavors were not without challenges, though. The path to success was never linear. As a teenager, Lan faced physical growth spurts that led to occasional injuries, but the tenacity to push through these obstacles and a love for competition propelled Lan toward becoming one of Vietnam's most promising athletes. The rise to prominence in national athletics. Lan's breakthrough came when she was just 16 years old, competing at the Vietnam National Junior Athletics Championship. In her first major competition, Lan took home multiple medals in both the 100 meters and 200 meter sprints, impressing the national athletics community with her speed and consistency. Her success marked the beginning of a series of milestones that would lead to greater achievements in the years to come. At the age of 18, Lan moved from local competitions to national events, making her debut at the Vietnam National Athletics Championships. Competing against some of the country's best athletes, she quickly gained recognition for her powerful stride and exceptional sprinting technique. By 2012, Lan had solidified her status as a top-tier sprinter in Vietnam, ranking among the top contenders in the 100 milers, 200 milers and 400 milers events. In 2014, at the age of 22, Lan earned a coveted spot on the Vietnamese national team for the Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, held in Singapore. Her first international competition proved to be a learning experience, but she also showcased the potential to challenge for medals in the future. Despite finishing just outside the podium in the 200 meters event, her performance was a signal that she was ready to compete at a higher level on the international stage. Career peak. International recognition and success. Lan's rise to international prominence occurred in the mid to late 2010s. In 2016, she achieved a breakthrough performance at the Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games, held in Manila, Philippines. Competing in the 200 meters and 400 meter sprints, Lan secured her first gold medal in the 400 meters, defeating seasoned regional athletes and cementing her place as one of the top runners in Southeast Asia. The victory was a milestone that would define her career and elevate her to legendary status in Vietnamese athletics. Lan's gold medal at the SEA Games was not only a personal triumph, but it also served as a turning point for Vietnam's track and field scene. Her achievement inspired countless young athletes to pursue sprinting and middle-distance running, and her success was celebrated nationwide. In the same year, Lan made her debut at the Asian Athletics Championships. While she did not capture a medal in the highly competitive field, she gained valuable experience racing against some of the continent's best sprinters. Lan's consistency and determination were evident as she improved her times and worked toward closing the gap with the elite runners from countries like China and Japan. By 2017, Lan was one of Vietnam's most recognizable athletes. She dominated national competitions, winning the Vietnam National Athletics Championship and further establishing herself as the country's premier sprinter. Her prowess in the 400 meters made her a favorite at every competition, while her versatility allowed her to perform well in the shorter sprints as well. A defining moment in Lan's career came at the 2018 Asian Games in Jakarta, Indonesia. Competing in the 200 meters and 400 meter sprints, Lan narrowly missed out on a podium finish but set a national record in the 400 event with a time of 51.58 seconds, making her the fastest female 400 meter runner in Vietnamese history at the time. Her strong showing at the Games, where she finished just outside the top 3, earned her the respect of her peers and solidified her reputation as a rising star in Asian athletics. Lan's peak continued into 2019, when she won multiple medals at the Southeast Asian Games, including another gold in the 400 meters and silver in the 200 meters. These victories were a testament to her growth as an athlete and her ability to perform under pressure, leading to a reputation as one of the most reliable sprinters in the region. Main achievements: gold medal in the 400 meters at the 2016 Southeast Asian Games, SEA Games. Lan's victory in the 400 meters sprint at the SEA Games in Manila was a defining moment of her career, marking her as Southeast Asia's best female sprinter. Vietnam national record holder in the 400 meters 2018. Lan set a new national record for Vietnam in the 400 meters with a time of 15.58 seconds at the 2018 Asian Games, solidifying her place in the history of Vietnamese athletics. Multiple gold and silver medals at the Southeast Asian Games, 2016, 2017, 2019. Lan consistently delivered stellar performances at the SEA Games, earning multiple medals in the 200 meters and 400 meters events, including several golds. Top performances at Asian Athletics Championships. Lan's consistent performances at the Asian Athletics Championships helped solidify her status as one of Asia's top 400 meter sprinters. Vietnam National Athletics Champion. Lan's repeated victories at the national level made her the most dominant sprinter in Vietnam, consistently winning gold in the 200 meter and 400 bull meters events. Inspiration for young athletes. Lan's achievements inspired a generation of young athletes in Vietnam, especially those interested in sprinting and middle-distance events. Final years and legacy. As Lan entered her late 20s, the demands of training, combined with the physical toll of years of competition, started to take their effect. In 2022, at the age of 30, Lan made the decision to step away from competitive athletics. The decision came after careful consideration, as she had achieved nearly everything an athlete could aspire to in her event. Though Lan's competitive career officially ended, her contributions to Vietnamese sports continued through her involvement in mentorship and coaching. In retirement, she dedicated herself to helping young sprinters find their footing in the competitive world of track and field. Lan's ability to share her experiences, technical expertise, and mental approach to athletics made her a valued mentor and advocate for the growth of athletics in Vietnam. Beyond the track, Lan became an active promoter of fitness and sports participation. She worked with national sports organizations to encourage youth engagement in athletics, particularly focusing on making the sport more accessible to young women. Her advocacy for gender equality in sports also brought her recognition as a role model for female athletes in Vietnam. In recognition of her contributions to Vietnamese athletics, Lan received numerous accolades, including the Vietnamese Sports Honor Award and a special recognition from the Vietnam Olympic Committee for her groundbreaking role in regional athletics.